a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Jane McDonald. Jane Anne McDonald is an English singer, actress, media personality and broadcaster, who became known to the public in 1998 after her appearance on the BBC show The Cruise. Known for her strong Yorkshire accent, she has since co-presented a number of daytime shows, including Loose Women between 2004 and 2014, ITV programme Star Treatment in 2013, and British Academy Television Award-winning Cruising with Jane McDonald from 2017. Music. McDonald was born in Wakefield, Yorkshire in April 1963. She toured many clubs in northern England, with her father acting as her roadie. She provided all of her own equipment, which she had to replace after it was destroyed in a large bar fight. McDonald's first position on a cruise ship was on the Black Prince, and following that, the Horizon. After her father's death, she returned to sea, and began working on the Zenith. Later she was to work on the Century, where she met Henrik Brixen, who was the ship's plumber. Her time on the Century was not a happy one, due to pay delays, technical difficulties, and stressful working conditions. After this she took some time off with Brixen, but was eventually tempted back to sea as a headliner on the Century's sister ship, the Galaxy. Shortly after accepting the position, at the age of 35, McDonald was contacted by Krista Ryle of the BBC, who asked her to be the star of his docusoap, The Cruise. The Cruise was regularly watched by 14 million viewers, and after years of hard work, she became a celebrity overnight. Her wedding to Henrik Brixen in 1998 was televised by the BBC and watched by a large audience, although the couple have since divorced. After signing a major label recording contract, McDonald began to carve out a mainstream showbiz career, first as a guest presenter on BBC's National Lottery and subsequently with her debut album, Jane McDonald, which spent 3 weeks at #1 in the UK albums chart. In 2000, McDonald released her autobiography, Follow Your Dreams, published by HarperCollins. In November 2006 she began a UK tour, which featured a number of special guests including the masked voices of Sing Live UK. The tour ended on the 2nd of November 2006. In 2007, McDonald commissioned Yorkshire fashion designer and haute couture dressmaker, Kay Healy, of Angel Couture, to help with the Jane McDonald collection. McDonald toured in 2008 beginning in Blackpool on the 1st of August of that year to showcase new songs from her number 7 album, Jane. This album was her first using her own record label. On the 9th of May 2010, McDonald embarked on a one-night-only performance at the London Palladium, which was to be filmed for DVD. Among the public in the audience were Gavin and Stacey star Joanna Page, Emmerdale's James Thornton, plus Loose Women stars Kate Thornton, Linda Bellingham, Leslie Garrett, and Andrea McLean. Also there on the night were Bananarama, 3 of the 4 Puffs and a piano from Friday Night with Jonathan Ross, and stars of Through the Keyhole Jonathan Morris and Roland Rivron. McDonald released a cover of Liquid Gold's 1980 number 2 hit, Dance Yourself Dizzy, on iTunes on Sunday the 22nd of August 2010. It then became available from other sites such as Yahoo from the 5th of September 2010. Her 2011 UK tour began with a preview night at Potter's Leisure Resort in Great Yarmouth on the 3rd of April 2011. Official opening night for the 2011 spring tour took place at the Empire Theatre, Liverpool and finished in Peterborough on the 11th of June. McDonald was due to tour Australia and New Zealand in the summer of 2011. However, due to her extensive tour of the UK and a hectic schedule, the Australian tour was postponed until future notice. The UK tour then continued into the autumn, beginning on the 1st of September in Milton Keynes and finishing on the 30th of October at the Mayflower Theatre, Southampton. She took a break from touring in 2012, but toured again in 2013. Her 2014 tour, The Singer of Your Song, was a countrywide success, with many performances selling out in the UK. McDonald spent 2016 touring with her show, Making Memories. The show received 5-star reviews on its 2 preview nights in Woking and Blackpool. McDonald performed the show for 3 nights in Cyprus in July 2016. The autumn tour for the show ran throughout September and October 2016. Due to popular demand, her Making Memories tour continued to tour throughout the summer of 2017. 2018 sees McDonald celebrating 20 years as a professional singer and entertainer. Therefore, in the summer of 2018, she is touring the UK with her show, the 20th Anniversary Tour. Television. McDonald's first TV performance was as a guest dancer on the 1983 Black Lace video for their single Superman, which was shot at the Casanovas nightclub in Wakefield, where she worked as VIP lounge manager. Presenting. McDonald presented the BBC television programme Star for a Night, which helped launch the singer Joss Stone, and also contained the first appearance of 2008's X Factor winner Alexandra Burke. Beginning in 2004, McDonald was a regular presenter on the ITV daytime television programme Loose Women, appearing on the show 3 times a week. It was confirmed on the 16th of July 2010 that McDonald would depart Loose Women in the summer, taking at least a year's break to concentrate on her music career and to tour Australia and New Zealand. She left at the end of the series on the 6th of August 2010, and returned on the 16th of January 2012. She permanently left the series in January 2014 to focus on her music career. She made her last appearance on the 13th of December 2013. She returned on the 12th of June 2015 for 1 episode, and has returned as a guest on 2 occasions in 2017. In August 2013, McDonald presented the ITV daytime series Star Treatment. The show, which was made by Shiver Productions, aired for 15 episodes and hasn't returned to TV since. In 2017, the first series of McDonald's travel series Cruising with Jane McDonald was aired on Channel 5. Due to popular demand, the series returned for a second series on 1st of September 2017. As it currently stands, the show has currently been commissioned for 4 series, with the latter being released in June 2018. During the series, McDonald cruises on some of the world's most luxurious cruise liners, visiting the Western Mediterranean, the Baltic states, and Cuba to name a few. Cruising with Jane McDonald won the 2018 BAFTA Award for Best Feature, making it the first win for a Channel 5 show. Guest appearances. McDonald appeared on a celebrity special of Ready Steady Cook. She donated the money to Wakefield Hospice, a local charity of her hometown. She has also appeared on the reality shows Have I Been Here Before, All Star Family Fortunes, and Drop the Celebrity. McDonald appeared in a documentary called Return to the Cruise, which celebrated the 10th anniversary of the cruise, finding out how much McDonald enjoyed her fame and success. This was shown over several nights of the week, beginning the 11th of August 2008 on BBC Two. She was a guest on Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway on the 22nd of March 2008, with Christopher Biggins in the game Grab the Ads playing Tarzan and Jane. On the 20th of July 2008, she featured on the Sunday Night Project. She also appeared on the celebrity edition of Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? In September 2008, where she won £50,000 for the Wakefield Hospice. Since October 2010, McDonald has been a regular contributor to The Alan Titchmarsh Show, airing on ITV. Since the 10th of January 2011, McDonald has narrated all 3 series of the Channel 4 reality show Celebrity 5 Go-To. On the 14th of March 2011, McDonald reviewed the daily newspapers with Kelvin Mackenzie on ITV's This Morning. On the 5th of July 2011, McDonald appeared as a competitor on ITV's 10 Mile Menu. The show challenged 2 teams to cook a 3-course meal using only local produce from a 10-mile radius. Each team was made up of a professional chef and a celebrity guest. McDonald's partner was chef June Tanaka. McDonald and Tanaka went on to win the program by outcooking actress Terry Dwyer and professional chef Aldo Zilli. On the 16th of October 2011, McDonald telephoned into ITV's The Extra Factor from a live concert in Bridlington to stick up for contestant Sami Brooks after a cruise ship slough by Judge Gary Barlow. On the 27th of October 2011, a newspaper article revolving around McDonald was the subject of conversation. On that morning's episode of The Right Stuff, McDonald phoned in after several members of the public to express her opinion about the article. On the 25th of November 2011, McDonald was invited to perform at the David Foster and Friends concert at the Mandalay Bay Events Center in Las Vegas. She took part in an episode of Tipping Point, Lucky Stars. On the 12th of June 2015, McDonald made an appearance on Loose Women as a guest panelist. On the 6th of February 2017, McDonald returned to Loose Women as a guest to discuss her upcoming musical and television work. In 2016, McDonald took part in ITV's Sugar Free Farm series. Theatre. McDonald appeared in the Wicked Women concert and sang "This Is the Moment" from the Broadway musical Jekyll and Hyde. In 2002, McDonald played the part of the nurse in a run of Romeo and Juliet the musical at the Piccadilly Theatre in London's West End. She has also performed in productions in Kirkby Lonsdale and Basingstoke. On the 22nd of June 2012, it was announced that McDonald was to star in the 2012 tour of the West End musical Daddy Cool as Ma Baker. The tour was cancelled due to insufficient funds. On the 22nd of March 2015, it was announced that McDonald had been selected by Andrew Lloyd Webber to star as the lead character of Grisabella in Blackpool's 2015 summer revival of the musical Cats. The show opened at Blackpool Winter Gardens on the 9th of July 2015. Charity. On the 22nd of February 2012, McDonald hosted a black tie charity gala event at the Theatre Royal in Wakefield. The evening raised £33,800 for the Wakefield Hospice. Radio. On the 13th of November 2011, McDonald co-hosted the Paul O'Grady Show on BBC Radio 2 for a live music jukebox, as part of 2011's Children in Need charity event. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?